watching the program here in the audience, and absolutely great. That is fantastic, Natalie. That's very encouraging as myself as an adult to listen to you bring that type of speech together. Next up is Paul Allen Phillips, and he's also a fourth grader. And are you ready?
Yes, I am.
All right, let's hear it.
How my best brings out the best in others. Hi, I am an active young man. I enjoy being with people of all ages. I'm here today to tell you how the best in me brings out the best in others. I do many fun activities. One of my favorites is playing soccer. It is a great sport. I like watching other kids have fun. If someone falls on the field, I make an effort to help them. I like having others help me when I fall. When I'm on the field, I enjoy running, dribbling, and passing the ball, and of course, scoring. When I play my best, my teammates are motivated to play their best. Another activity I like is playing tag at school. I play tag during recess. My classmates and I go to the playground, and there's plenty of space for running. Many of my classmates play. I encourage friends from other classes to play as well. Is to include many people so that no one feels left out. When I include others, hopefully this sets an example for them to also include others. People who are not included are often disappointed. I do well with math. Working math problems comes naturally. However, math can be challenging. If you find a problem you do not know how to solve, you learn how to work it out with your teacher's help. As you learn new problem-solving techniques, you become smarter. I enjoy solving problems with friends. If my friend does not understand how to work a problem, I can help. This brings out the best in my friend because he or she becomes better with their skills and also with their confidence. My confidence in knowing I understand also increases. I also do well using my imagination to build structures. It is fun to build with other people, and it never gets boring. As a group of people participates, several ideas are contributed. For example, I might build a castle with friends. One person may want large walls. Still, another friend suggests a drawbridge and a moat. Still, another friend wants a huge village inside the walls. The last group member suggests building a cannon. All of our group members work together. We bring out the best in each other by developing many ideas. There is no limit to our imaginations. The castle is most likely more interesting than it would have been if I had built it alone. It is important to be friendly with other people. When I am someone's friend, I encourage them. This leads me to the important subject of anti-bullying. To bully someone means to harm them with words or actions. I can do my best to stop bullies. How do I do this? If or when I see someone being bullied, I walk close to the bully and tell him or her to stop. If the bully continues, I say it again. I also tell a teacher or another adult about the incident. I'm aware of the negative actions of bullies. I can bring out the best in others because I put an end to unwelcome behavior. I can encourage positive actions from others as well. If I see a classmate, friend, or family member having a bad day, I can brighten it with my own actions, giving a smile, telling a joke, and showing people I care can encourage them and help bring out their best. When my friend is happy, I too am more upbeat. Then my friend brings out the best in me. It has been an honor to speak about this subject with you. Thank you.
Thank you. Paul Allen Phillips, and I can tell both of you that the school will be very proud as y'all represent.
Thank you for having us here.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Y'all have been a delight, and you will represent the elementary school very, very well.
Thank you.
All right. Natalie Lashley and Paul Allen Phillips. And we've got a couple more coming up, so stay with us as we continue with reading, writing, and arithmetic.
Come enjoy pizza for lunch or dinner in a family atmosphere at Stevie B's Pizza, 2200 Galt Avenue North in Fort Payne. Enjoy the super buffet and salad bar anytime, or have any of our specialty pizzas made to order and delivered right to your table. At Stevie B's in Fort Payne, we make our own dough, assuring you the best possible pizza. Book your parties at Stevie B's in Fort Payne, plus ask about catering and fundraisers too. Call Stevie B's 256-979-1234 and find out more. Great pizza and a family atmosphere. Stevie B's, 2200 Galt Avenue North in Fort Payne.
Romans Mobile Homes can help make the dream of home ownership come true. Come by and see our on-the-line selection of manufactured homes, or sit down with us and let us custom design your top-of-the-line constructed manufactured home. With names like Cabco and Clayton, we can design anything from 1 to 6 bedrooms, shingle or metal roof, finished drywall, and more. All our homes come with central heat and air, including a heat pump. Financing available, and prices include delivery and setup. See us today at Romans Mobile Homes, 2019 Highway 136 West, just west of the four-way stop, top of Sand Mountain. 706-657-8807. Romans Mobile Homes.
A time-tested financial institution equipped with the latest banking technology. The Bank of Dade, with mobile banking to fit your on-the-go lifestyle. Download our latest app today for your iPhone, Android, or tablet to bank on the go. Check your balance, pay bills, make deposits, and keep track of your account anytime and anywhere with the Bank of Dade's smartphone app. Make life easier by using today's most advanced banking technology to your advantage. Call us at 657-6842 or visit on the web at bankofdade.com. Your hometown bank since 1956, the Bank of Dade. Main office is on Highway 11 North in Trenton, and drive-thrus on Highway 11 North and Highway 136 West. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
You like bluegrass? How about the High Lonesome Hayride? Sunday nights at 8 Eastern, 7 Central, right here on KWN-TV.
Back now to reading, writing, and arithmetic. We are talking today and going through all kinds of great students at Dade Elementary School. Each week, of course, here on the program, we take and highlight a different school in Dade County. And this week, it's all about the elementary school here in Dade. Miss Blevins was kind enough to bring along some great students that were hearing the essays they've done for the Trenton Dade Optimist Club oratorical contest. We've got one more fourth grade, Ainsley, and that's Stanfield. Welcome, and we're excited for you to be here and share us your essay.
Do you want me to start?
Yeah, you just go ahead and and start there.
How my best brings out the best in others. Today I'm going to talk to you about how I believe my best brings out the best in others. When I think about the characteristics I have when I'm at my best, I consider them to be my humor, my helpfulness, and my good manners. The first characteristic I want to discuss is humor. I believe I'm at my best when I am using humor and making people laugh. When people are sad, they're usually not at their best, so by being humorous and making them laugh, I can lift their spirits. I also like to make a joke for people who are mad and stewing, because by making a joke and causing a moment of laughter, it will help them reset their outlook. Finally, if someone feels sick, making them laugh can make them feel better and be their best. That's why they have the saying, laughter's the best medicine. In addition to humor, I believe being helpful is a characteristic that makes me my best and can help others be at their best. Like when someone is being made fun of, they need help to gain their self-esteem. In a situation like that, by talking to them, I can be a bucket filler, which is someone who builds people up instead of tearing them down. By being helpful in filling their buckets, I can build their confidence and let them know they're not alone. This helps them be at their best. Since my faith is important to me, I wanted to know what Jesus said about being helpful. I think verses 35 through 40 in Matthew 25 is one of the best examples of what Jesus saw about being helpful. It reads, I was thirsty and you gave me something to drink. I was a stranger and you invited me in. I needed clothes and you clothed me. I was sick and you looked after me. I was in prison and you came to visit me. Then righteous will answer him, Lord, when did we see you hungry and feed you, or thirsty and give you something to drink? When did we see you stranger and invite you in, or needing clothes and clothe you? When did we see you sick and sick or in prison and go visit you? The king will reply, "Truly I tell you, whatever you did to those for one of the least of these, you did for me." I feel this quote from the Bible perfectly sums up how being helpful can bring out the best in not only yourself, but those who you help. I would like to talk about one other quality I have when I'm at my best, and it's good manners. Like when I'm holding the door and saying please and thank you, or when someone has a big load, I can help carry it. And saying yes sir, no sir, yes ma'am, no ma'am, and yes please. I think the person you're talking to senses that you respect them, and that's helped them be a better person because they know they have someone that really respects them. It's not always easy for us to think about how our actions affect people positively or negatively, but I think we all realize the way we treat others has a lasting effect on them. My hope is by using humor, helpfulness, and good manners, I'm able to bring out the best in others by being the best I can be. Thank you.
You. All right. Ansley Stanfield, you're in the 4th grade, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this was your first time writing an essay, right?
Yes, there was a young authors thing, though, we did in 3rd grade.
Oh, okay. So you had a little experience, and to be able to put it together, you've done a very good job. Very good. Ben Tinker, who is no stranger to the program, I think that he was here last year with the 4th grade. Well, he's moved up. He's in the 5th grade. Ben, give us your essay here today.
How my best brings out the best in others. This oral presentation is based on how my best brings out the best in others. The Merriam-Webster Dictionary defines the word best as better than all others in quality or value. Most skillful, talented, or successful, or most appreciative, useful, or helpful. Everyone has something they are good at, and that something can be used to inspire others or bring out the best in them. According to Forbes.com, there are 5 simple ways to bring out the best in them. Number 1, be generous. Give others your time and energy, and most importantly, the benefit of the doubt. Believe in them even though they stumble or fail to believe in themselves. It takes no talent whatsoever to believe in someone who is knocking down walls. What is hard to see is talent buried so deep inside someone even he or she does not even know it's there. Number 2, be open-minded. Talent takes many forms, and it brings people to unusual circumstances. Many of the most talented people you will meet will be utterly different than you. They will think differently and talk differently. Your greatest challenge is to see your own biases, to spot a light burning inside someone that you failed to see. Number 3, be clear. Your role in life is not to be the smartest or most capable person in the room. Your role is to interact with other people and to foster talent in other people. Number 4, be persistent. It is never too easy to foster talent. People get discouraged and distracted. They may come to rely on you to do heavy lifting instead of demonstrating initiative and using their own intelligence. It takes time to discover one's own abilities. With persistence, you can communicate 2 critical lessons. You have talent, burning it out if you are willing to put a sufficient effort. This leads to 2 truths. You have to invest effort in themselves, and they have to invest effort in themselves. Number 5, be present. If you are in love with your own abilities and goals, you will never find the treasures that exist all around you. To spot talent, you have to pay attention. You have to look for the smallest clues, and you have to be curious enough to pursue them. The greater your ability to pay attention, the more talent you find. Martin Luther King says life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others? How does my best bring out the best in others? The best I want to share with family, friends, and others is a laughter, caring, a great and positive attitude, and a teamwork. As an athlete, I want everyone to know how important teamwork is. When all teammates work together for good respect, caring, and a positive attitude, you can create an awesome atmosphere in your team, even if you win or lose. I want to encourage everyone, if you play sports, to always put your teammates before yourself. As a Christian, Jesus Christ encourages us to love our neighbor as ourselves. Colossians 3:23 says, "And whatever you do, Do it heartily as to the Lord, and you will receive the reward of inheritance, for you serve the Lord Jesus Christ. I want to leave this advice. I want to be a leader that brings out the best in my team. Thank you.
Ben Tinker. Very, very good. Well, reading, writing, and arithmetic is all about school. It's all about learning. I have learned so far that I am so glad they didn't ask me to be a judge this year. I figured that out. There's no way that I could distinguish between. We've heard some great essays so far. Y'all have done outstanding, and we thank y'all very much. And we got 2 more classmates going to come on to hear theirs, and we thank y'all for coming. We will take another break. Reading, writing, and arithmetic. We'll continue right after this.
Hey, Barn, Aunt Bee don't get around as good as she used to, and she's in need of a lift chair. Well, Andy, you gotta nip it in the bud. Comfort Gallery has catnapper lift chairs in stock with free delivery and setup. Catnapper reclining sofas in leather, designer fabrics, and even camouflage. Catnapper rocker recliners starting at $269. Hey, Andy, I just been over to Comfort Gallery. They also have England sofas by Lazy Boy. Queen-size pillow top mattress sets now $299. King-size sets just $399. Is that a fact? Surprise, surprise, surprise! They now have free 1-year layaway and 6 months same as cash. And listen up, Andy. For the credit challenge, they now offer no credit check payment plans. Located in Kimball, Tennessee in the Old Hills building. That's Comfort Gallery Mattress and Furniture, open 7 days a week. Y'all go by there and see Gary.
Comfort Gallery, 780 Main Street in Kimball. Free delivery and setup, 90 days same as cash, and easy payment plans. Open Monday through Friday 9 to 6, Saturday 9 to 5, and Sunday 1 to 5. Telephone 423-837-3000.
All the news about Jackson County with Jackson County's Chamber Chat every Tuesday night at 8 Eastern, 7 Central, right here on KWN-TV.
Back now to reading, writing, and arithmetic. We are hearing some great essays today from the Dade Elementary School. And, of course, this is the oratorical contest they're doing with the Trenton Dade Optimist Club. We've had some fine, outstanding essays, and we got a couple more. Ella Thomas, we welcome you.
Thank you.
And if you want to go ahead and share yours with us, that'd be great.
How my best brings out the best in others. Have you ever thrown a stone into a pond? First, you hear the plop, but then you'll see circles of waves that get bigger and bigger. It was just one stone, but it had an effect on the water for several feet around it. This is called the ripple effect, and the same thing happens when you do your best. When you give a task with your most sincere effort, you create a positive atmosphere that is contagious to those around you. Your attitude ripples out until others are drawn into your can-do circles. By giving positive feedback and sharing creative ideas, you can influence a group of people who want to do everything in their power to make a real difference in the world. If someone asks me how I am, I respond, I'm wonderful, and try and give off a positive attitude throughout the day. A few years ago, someone was going through the drive-thru at Starbucks in Connecticut and on a whim decided to pay for the customer's coffee in the car behind them. When the second customer found out their order had been paid for, they opted to pay the bill for the next car. Unbelievably, the ripple of kindness went on like this for over 1,000 customers. Just one person decided to be the best person they could be that day, and it brought out the best in over 1,000 others. It's common for parents to tell their children, do your best. But what does that mean? Try hard, be kind, don't trip going up the steps. Doing your best means having a positive attitude and making the effort to get the best result. If someone says, don't spill that milk, you're going to assume they think you'll spill the milk. However, if they say pour the milk carefully, you're going to be more confident in your ability. You can change the attitude of those around you by how you speak to them. If someone says hurtful things or tries to bully me, I smile and walk on and hope that my positive attitude will change theirs. Imagine if our principal came to work every morning with a scowl and slumped in her chair as soon as she walked through the door. Her demeanor would quickly be reflected throughout the office, filtering down to the teachers and other employees in the school. But when she smiles and works to get things done with a bounce at her step and praises her staff and students, her belief in them changes their attitude. By doing her best, she brings out the best in everyone else in the school, and by expecting the best from them, they try harder to meet her expectations. A family friend told me about a woman named Kathy who worked at a county hospital for acute psychiatric patients. This was a huge hospital in one of the largest cities in the United States, and it was full of the worst cases of mental illness you can imagine. Our friend asked Kathy how long the employees stayed, considering the challenges they faced every day. She expected to hear a year or 6 months. Kathy said that their employees usually stay 15 or 20 years. That's incredible. And the sole reason was the woman who was the head of the department. She came to work each day expecting it to be a good day. She would catch her employees doing things right and applaud them. When a reprimand was needed, it was done with a positive spin. Instead of putting them down for making an error, she would offer other ideas on how it could have been avoided and what might work better in the future. Her employees felt needed and appreciated. There was an expectation of excellence. By doing her best, she brings out the best in others. Mark Twain said, and I quote, "There's a good side and a bad side to most people," end quote. So put the focus on your good side rather than your bad side. So how do you do your best so that you can be an inspiration to others? Set high standards for yourself, but give yourself permission to fail every once in a while. It's how you learn. When you meet your friends in the morning, say, "Today will be a great day," and then they will look for positive moments instead of negative. Praise others as often as possible, even if it's just to compliment their shoes. And choose to be happy. You'll find it will become a habit. I want to be a leader and someone who's respected no matter what I choose to do with my future. I know I can't do it alone. I will have to do my best to get there, and I will work hard to bring out the best in others along the way. Author Karen Marie Moning said, and I quote, "Some people bring out the worst in you. Others bring out the best, and then there are those remarkably rare, addictive ones who just bring out the most of everything." Thank you.
Very good. Ella Thomas, and a 5th grade representative from Dade Elementary. And Alana Gray is next, and she's also a 5th grade representative. Let's hear your essay for the Bringing Out the Best.
How my best brings out the best in others. Did you know one of the best ways to inspire others is to be a good example? You may not even realize that you're setting an example for others, but everyone is, whether good or bad. People are watching you. You truly lead others by the example you set. Be careful how you act, because it not only affects you, it affects others. If you give less than your best, what kind of an example are you setting? When you think of people who inspire you, usually famous and well-known people come to mind. Sometimes the people who inspire us most are just ordinary people doing ordinary things. When I first came to this school, I was painfully shy. Whenever people I didn't know came up to me and said hi, often I would answer. I was nervous and I didn't like crowds. Then in 3rd grade, we went to the gym to watch the oratorical contest. All the 4th and 5th graders read their speeches like professionals. That day, I decided I wanted to do that. A year passed, and it was time for the contest. When I told my mom I wanted to do it, she was shocked. Last year, I succeeded in the classroom level and progressed to compete at the 4th grade level, and then to the overall school level. The accomplishment was a big one for me because I actually had fun doing it. I probably wouldn't be here now if it weren't for the example set by those brave 4th and 5th graders. Their inspiration had a direct impact on me. Merriam-Webster Dictionary gives the definition of inspiration as something that makes someone want to do something, or that gives someone an idea about what to do or create. One famous person that had broad impact and influence on others was Helen Keller. She once said, "When we do the best that we can, we never know what miracle is wrought in our life or in the life of another." She also said, "Alone we can do so little. Together we can do so much." Often, we need help or inspiration from others to do our best. Helen Keller was blind and deaf from the age of 19 months due to illness. Can you imagine needing to learn to communicate with outsider hearing? Helen not only overcame this, but she also was the first deaf-blind person to receive a Bachelor of the Arts degree. She later went on to receive additional honorary degrees from many other schools, including one from Harvard. Even though she faced many obstacles, she was responsible for advances in public services to the handicapped. She had an enormous impact as an educator, organizer, and fundraiser. Napoleon Hill said, "It is literally true that you can succeed best and quickest by helping others." He was the author of inspirational books such as Think and Grow Rich. He is believed to have influenced more people into success than any other person in history. This reputation was largely due to his books around personal success technique development. Another of his inspiring quotes states, "Whatever your mind can conceive and believe, the mind can achieve, regardless of how many times you failed in the past." Another famous man, Lou Holtz, once said, "Do right, do your best, treat others as you want to be treated." He was a football player and a head coach at William and Mary, North Carolina State, Arkansas, Minnesota, Notre Dame, and South Carolina University. Holtz was the only college football coach to guide 6 programs to the bowl games and lead 4 various programs to final top 20 rankings. He motivated many athletes to do their best, and he inspired many. Often, you think when you do your best it just affects or helps you. Sometimes it helps others too. What is your definition of doing your best? My definition would be not just trying, it means giving it your all. If you struggle, you keep pressing on. If you mess up, you keep trying no matter what. Always do your best. The impact may reach further than you could imagine.
Very good. Very good. A lot of gray. Ella, we appreciate you coming on. Y'all both done exceptionally well. You will once again, you'll represent the elementary school very, very well. Congratulations. Y'all have all done good. Paul, Natalie, Ainsley, Ben, Ella, Alana, y'all have done absolutely great. And we appreciate you coming and sharing with us today. And our time is way come and gone, and we certainly do appreciate it for Miss Blevins bringing you all on to being with us today. All right. Sounds good. The competition, by the way, is going to be February the 16th, and it'll be 12 noon at Dade County High School. I know they'd love to have the public come out and listen to everyone compete for the oratorical contest here in Dade County. So, for everybody from Miss Blevins this week, join us again next week. We'll take a look at another school here in Dade County and some of the activities they've got going on reading, writing, and arithmetic.